And in business news, the Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation, in partnership with the National Judicial Institute, organized financial seminar on 4 justices of the appeal courts to help them fast-track financial cases coming to the courts. If you get up reports.
Justices from courts of appeal in this hall undergo professional training in financial matters. The seminar has the backing of the Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation and the National Judicial Institute. The occasion is to make these judges aware of the economic implications of various cases in their court.
Considering the inherent risk associated with banking and the need to ensure the safety of depositors' funds, banks are generally regulated and supervised. In addition to the surveillance, depositors are further provided with protection by a deposit guarantee scheme.
Legal luminaries agreed that failed banks' cases ought to be handled carefully to sustain investors' confidence.
We have what is called fast track for banking matters and commercial matters. So anytime they come, they are not treated like ordinary civil matters. We treat them with dispatch in the judiciary.
Our economy, if it's in bad shape, we are all in bad shape. If it's in good shape, we are all in good shape. That's the reason why we need to be very, very protective. And that's why we have to collaborate with the NDIC.
Current situation where matters of finance and investment stay in various courts for 10, 15 or 20 years before judgment acts as disincentives to investments.
We need to have more courts. We need to have more judges, apart from having specialized courts. The reason why there's so much on them right now is because the judges are few and the matters are many, and many special areas are also there.
Speakers and panel sessions affirmed the need to discourage fraud.
What the NDIC are doing is very good because they improve on our knowledge. Whenever you have such conference, workshop or seminar, you improve on your knowledge. You have interactive discussions, you discuss issues that are current and then how to improve on the system.
Participants appeared interested in the subject matter of the conference. Efyong Eko, TVC News, Lagos.
In a compelling address at the Abu Dhabi Health Forum, the chairman of the United Bank for African Group and founder of Tony Elumelu Foundation, Mr. Tony Elumelu, has called for the need to appropriate capital allocation and investment in health research and technology to drive global health improvement and advance health care delivery, particularly across Africa. Mr. Elumelu stressed the importance of reviewing the current patent system and providing incentives for big pharmaceutical companies to partner on R&D for diseases prevalent in the low-income countries. He added that through his foundation, more than 700 healthcare entrepreneurs have been funded with a gender distribution ratio of 49% male, 51% female, catalyzing advancement in healthcare across the continent.
I want to use the opportunity to call on all of us, the global community, the global private sector, the global public sector, the global development agency, and the big pharmaceutical companies. Let us prioritize the developing countries as we also prioritize the rich countries, because health failure anywhere affects all of us everywhere. So I have seen, in pursuit of our vision, our mission, to democratize access to healthcare in Africa. I have seen firsthand the challenges, but I also know that to fix healthcare delivery in Africa, we need to have a sector, multi-sector approach. Private sector, government sector, and the social sector. And that is where philanthropy comes in.
Nigeria's economic environment has been a subject of intense conversations with myriads of burning issues surrounding the country's ongoing economic reforms. Reacting to the current macroeconomic environment, the Chief Executive Officer of RTC Advisory, Mr. Okpeyemi Agbaje, is optimistic productivity will increase despite the impact arising from the fallout of ongoing policy reforms by government. Mr. Agbaje was speaking on our flagship business program, Business Nigeria, earlier today.
in terms of the outlook for the medium term, short term, there are some, let me focus on some positives. There are some positives that suggest that in spite of all our challenges, we're making some progress. Yes. We saw some GDP growth, slight uptake due to oil production increases in the last quarter. We had a ratings upgrade from the ratings agencies, Fitch and Co., from stable to positive. That means markets are recognizing some of the positives of our structural reform effort. Portfolio investments are rising, which gave the central bank governor some optimism about the level of autonomous FX inflows that are coming into the economy. I think production generally, output may be on an increasing trend.
But the stock market